Right guys, we got a quick update here on Liverpool and I guess the UK in general. We all know it's been given a tier 3 lockdown by Boris after he did a little deal with the city mayor. We also had yesterday a pub protesting it by changing their name to the Three Bellends with a picture of Boris Johnson, Matt Hancock and Dominic Cummings showing you humour is still strong in the country even if freedom is not. Because let's be honest, freedom is fast becoming history. But who would believe that some of those on the front line would be publicans and gym owners in Liverpool? Because by now some of you might have heard these gyms planned to ignore the lockdown when it was announced last week and said they would refuse to shut down, even providing evidence to suggest there was no great spread in gyms. This is all after they spent untold thousands implementing the measures the government told them to when reopening, much like every other business did. So I fully understand why they are doing this, aside from the obvious reasons that lockdowns and restrictions do no good at all. They just cause endless amounts of harm and kick the can down the road. Well, it seems these gyms defying Lord Boris and his bullshit restrictions has now landed them with a £1,000 fine delivered by like 7 armed cops, as you will see in this video. A great use of police resources, I am sure you would agree.
We have just received our first £1,000 fine at Bodytech. After meeting with the police yesterday, they told us we'd get warning first day and then a second warning, £100 fine, £200 fine and so on. They were with us this morning, gave us a warning, come back this afternoon, orders from their top boss, issue a fine straight away. So they told us close immediately or take a £1,000 fine. And obviously we still had quite a lot of members training. I said to the officers, listen, I'm not asking anybody to leave. Even if I am, I'm going to let them finish their sessions first. So they've issued the fine. First one's 1,000. They can come back in 3 hours, issue 2,000, 3 hours after that, 4,000. It's disappointing. They sent out 7 or 8 firearms officers. What a waste of resources. This is fucking nuts, guys. It really is. It's nuts. One of the guys has set up a GoFundMe page to try and tackle some of these fines. I'll put it in the link in this video and in the website section on my Instagram bio. Some good news. We had good press this morning. We had Sky on site. We had BBC, ITV, Channel 4. We've had tons of support. As you've all seen all over social media, we've had tons and tons of support. We had a Zoom call today with the CEO of David Lloyd's. They're backing us. Pure Gym are backing us. The petition's got over 100,000, so we are going to be heard in Parliament, guys. Like, we're so close. I feel like we're only a day or two away. We potentially got a Zoom call with the Mayor of Wirral this afternoon. Well, he has taken a few hours to get back with us with what time he wants to do it. We're close. We're close, and we need to keep fighting, and we need you guys to keep supporting us. Please, now more than ever, keep fighting the good fight.
Well, that is the video there, guys, shared on Twitter, and it is a disgrace. I would love to know what was going through those coppers' minds as they are doing this to their fellow citizen who is just trying to put food on the table for his family while their jobs are obviously secure. Like this government, in my opinion, they are an embarrassment. Now, thankfully, a crowdfunding page has been set up for them, which I will link below, as no doubt they are going to need it. This might actually be good cause for them to band together with some other gyms and start a judicial review, like Simon Dolan, NHS Cancer Patients, and a few others I have heard are waiting in the wings. It may take 100 court cases, but eventually someone will succeed in exposing this bullshit. But let's be honest, the media could bring down Boris in a second if they actually reported the truth, but they are in as deep as he is. Now I hope this gym stands strong and other businesses rise up against this madness. I will obviously keep an eye on it and update you guys as and when. But until then, enjoy the lunacy we are living under with the government Stasi coming to criminalise you for trying to earn a living. And it seems because of this, there is a march on Saturday against the lockdown happening in London at 1 PM. It states you have to wear a mask and remain 1 metre apart to avoid the police shutting it down, but even if everyone did that, they will charge in with full riot gear because they will be holding the wrong plaques. Personally, I think if anyone goes down there, they should have a few BLM plaques just to see if the old bill charge in or bend the knee, because we all know what they will do without the right political plaques on show, let's be honest. Now, just as I am recording this, they have literally announced London is moving to a tier 2 lockdown, so Sadiq Khan has made a little deal with Boris Johnson to put us all in a lockdown. I would suggest this is coming to the rest of the country very soon. I give it at maximum 2 weeks. But this London one could well be trying to stop the protest I was just talking about. Who knows? But what I do know is that Sadiq Khan is definitely a cunt.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history. of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires. And that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.